Welcome to the captivating world of the bold and the beautiful, where fashion, passion, and rivalry intertwine in the glamorous setting of Forrester Creations. Today, we delve into a dramatic storyline that showcases the enduring tension between two of the show's most iconic characters, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes. The anticipation builds as Forrester Creations prepares for its eagerly awaited fashion show. Ridge and Eric Forrester are set to launch their new couture collection, generating significant interest among celebrity guests and fashion observers. The event promises to be spectacular, with Eric teasing that the show is full of mystery and magic, setting the stage for a memorable night on the runway. The guest list includes reality television personalities Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, who will be mingling with the crowd and bringing real-world buzz to the fantasy runway. Adding to the excitement, Christine Blair from The Young and the Restless, played by Lauralee Bell, will make a crossover appearance, further connecting the worlds of Genoa City and Los Angeles. Behind this glittering facade, however, tensions are brewing. Brooke Logan, a central figure in the Forrester fashion empire, is preparing for her role in the show. Her history with the Forrester family is complex and fraught with drama, particularly her on-again off-again relationship with Ridge Forrester, which has been a key storyline since the show's early days. Taylor Hayes, Ridge's other great love, has been observing Brooke's behavior with increasing displeasure. What particularly irks Taylor is Brooke's habit of modeling lingerie from Taylor's collection around the Forrester offices. While Brooke might justify this as part of her job, Taylor views it as lacking in professionalism and tact. Taylor understands all too well that Brooke's actions are calculated to seduce Ridge, continuing a pattern that has persisted throughout their complicated history. The rivalry between these two women has been a cornerstone of the show, with their competition for Ridge's affections driving many dramatic storylines over the years. The recast of Taylor, now played by Rebecca Budig, has brought new energy to this classic feud. Despite Taylor's warnings, she believes Brooke will never cease her attempts to win Ridge back. This conviction drives Taylor to take drastic action. As the day of the fashion show arrives, the Forrester Creations building buzzes with activity. Models, designers, and staff rush about making final preparations. Backstage, Brooke is in her dressing room, preparing to showcase the latest designs. Seizing an opportunity for revenge, Taylor waits until Brooke is changing and then quietly locks her in the dressing room from the outside. Brooke, realizing she's trapped, panics and begins shouting for help. Her cries go unheard amid the pre-show chaos, and the reality sets in that she might miss her appearance on the runway. This act is Taylor's warning shot, a clear message that if Brooke continues to pursue Ridge, the consequences will be increasingly severe. In Taylor's mind, this temporary inconvenience is justified to protect her relationship with Ridge. When Brooke is finally discovered and released, she is furious. The incident has not only humiliated her but has potentially damaged her professional reputation. The backstage confrontation that follows is explosive, with Brooke demanding an explanation for Taylor's behavior. Behind the spotlight flashes and designer duds, Taylor and Brooke privately confront one another. Backstage, Brooke confronts Taylor and makes her account for what she's done, slamming the door behind them and filling the air with explosive tension. This locked room showdown brings years of accumulated tensions and distrust to the boiling point. It seems Taylor has done something that Brooke feels is threatening at a core level, perhaps related to Ridge, as the age-old war between them is on the verge of simmering again. Brooke is stunned when Taylor slams the door backstage, demanding to know what her romantic rival did. Unable to resolve the conflict herself, Brooke takes her grievance directly to Ridge. She explains how Taylor's actions affected her ability to participate in the fashion show and emphasizes the unprofessional nature of such behavior in their workplace. Ridge, though often caught between these two women, recognizes that Taylor has crossed a line. Despite his complicated feelings for both women, he acknowledges that interfering with Forrester business is unacceptable. The fashion house's reputation is paramount, and personal vendettas cannot be allowed to jeopardize their professional standing. This situation echoes previous conflicts between the three characters. Ridge's relationships with both women have been central to the show's narrative since its inception. His original wedding of the year in the fashion world with Caroline Spencer was called off when he was caught cheating, and since then his romantic life has been a pendulum swinging between Brooke and Taylor. Ridge returns home to confront Taylor about her actions. The conversation quickly escalates into an argument as Ridge expresses his disappointment and anger over her behavior. Taylor, defensive but emotional, explains that her actions stemmed from fear of losing Ridge to Brooke once again, a pattern that has repeated itself throughout their history. Taylor reminds Ridge of the many times Brooke has come between them, of the pain and heartbreak she has endured watching him return to Brooke time and again. Her actions, while extreme, were born of desperation to protect what they have built together. This confrontation highlights the complex dynamics between Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke that have driven much of the show's drama. The rivalry between Brooke and Taylor has been a defining element of The Bold and the Beautiful, with both women fighting for Ridge's heart over decades. As their argument subsides, Ridge takes Taylor's hands in his and makes a solemn promise. He assures her that she has no reason to fear Brooke's influence on him anymore. He commits to their relationship, vowing that his romantic entanglements with Brooke are firmly in the past. Ridge acknowledges Taylor's insecurities but emphasizes that retaliating against Brooke is not the solution. He asks her to trust in their love and to believe that their relationship is strong enough to withstand any external pressures. Taylor, moved by Ridge's sincerity, agrees to let go of her vendetta against Brooke. She recognizes that her actions were driven by fear rather than strength, and that true security in their relationship cannot come from keeping Brooke at bay, but from the trust and commitment they share. In the aftermath of this conflict, Ridge and Taylor find that facing this challenge has actually strengthened their bond. Their honest conversation has allowed them to address underlying fears and insecurities that have lingered beneath the surface. For Taylor, Ridge's reassurance provides the security she has long sought. For Ridge, Taylor's vulnerability reminds him of the depth of her feelings and the importance of honoring his commitment to her. This resolution echoes the cyclical nature of relationships in The Bold and the Beautiful, where conflicts often lead to deeper connections and renewed commitments. The drama between Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke has been a cornerstone of the show since its early days, with each confrontation adding new layers to their complex history. Despite the backstage drama, the Forrester Creations fashion show proceeds as planned. The runway glitters with the latest designs. The audience applauds enthusiastically, and the business of fashion continues uninterrupted. This juxtaposition of personal drama against professional success is characteristic of The Bold and the Beautiful, where the fashion industry provides both the backdrop and the catalyst for many of the show's most compelling storylines. The Forrester fashion empire, built by Eric and Stephanie Forrester, continues to thrive despite, or perhaps because of, the passionate personalities who drive it forward. The confrontation between Brooke and Taylor is just the latest chapter in their long-standing rivalry. Since the show's inception in 1987, these two women have been locked in a battle for Ridge's affections, with their conflict driving many of the show's most memorable storylines. Brooke's initial entry into the Forrester world came after Ridge's wedding of the year in the fashion world was called off. Her love affair with Ridge has set up much of the show's storyline over the years, with the two repeatedly reuniting only to break up due to various circumstances. Taylor has often been the other woman in this equation, providing Ridge with comfort and stability during his breaks from Brooke. This triangle has been central to the show's narrative, with each woman representing different aspects of what Ridge desires in a partner. The rivalry between Brooke and Taylor mirrors the earlier conflict between Stephanie Forrester and Brooke, which was also a key storyline in the series. These generational echoes add depth to the ongoing drama, connecting current conflicts to the show's rich history. What makes The Bold and the Beautiful so compelling is its ability to weave personal drama into the glamorous world of high fashion. The show has maintained its appeal for decades by balancing professional achievements with intimate conflicts, creating a world where business success and personal happiness are constantly in tension. The fashion shows, like the one at the center of this story, provide a glittering backdrop for the emotional drama that unfolds behind the scenes. The contrast between public success and private turmoil gives the show its distinctive flavor, allowing viewers to simultaneously escape into a world of luxury while connecting with the very human emotions of its characters. The enduring triangle between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor exemplifies this balance. Their professional lives intersect at Forrester Creations while their personal relationships create a web of connections that drives the narrative forward. Each character brings their own strengths and vulnerabilities to this dynamic, creating a complex interplay of emotions that continues to engage audiences. As The Bold and the Beautiful moves forward, these core relationships will undoubtedly continue to evolve, with new challenges testing the bonds between characters and new opportunities for both conflict and reconciliation. The fashion world will provide new backdrops for these personal dramas, with runway shows and design competitions serving as catalysts for emotional revelations and confrontations. In the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, fashion and passion are inextricably linked, creating a unique blend of professional ambition and personal desire that has kept viewers returning for decades. The story of Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge is just one thread in this rich tapestry, but it exemplifies the emotional depth and complex relationships that have made the show an enduring favorite. Thank you for joining us for this exploration of The Bold and the Beautiful. The drama, passion, and fashion continue to captivate audiences worldwide, and we hope you'll stay tuned for more exciting developments in the lives of these beloved characters. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses and behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite daytime drama.